like the Bible indicates that consciousness exists in the soul. It's not a product of the brain, because you continue to be conscious even after you're brain dead, even after your body is rotted away. You have a soul that continues on consciously after that.
Question for you.
Yeah.
I know the Bible says that. Is there like any like science that says that at all? Obviously, the Bible and science are not very closely related, I'm sure.
Well, they are quite closely related, because you can't do science if the Bible isn't true. So, yeah. So science relies on repeated, observable, testable things happening over and over again that you can observe and take information down about. It requires an orderly universe. It requires that you can know that the future will be like the present and the past.
Science requires that, or the Bible does?
Science requires that. So, but if God has not created an orderly universe and not revealed to us that He has created an orderly universe in which the future will be like the present and past, then you have no justification for believing that anything that has happened in the past will actually happen again in the future. And so you can't justify any knowledge claim you have about what's going to happen in the future and what really the nature of reality is, because for all you know, any science experiment that you're looking at could be some kind of figment of your imagination. Have you heard of solipsism?
Well, I have a question on science and God.
Yeah.
If they have to relate, then doesn't God say that He made the earth over in 20,000 BC or whatever that might be, and He created it and created light? Science goes against that. They say that the earth's been here for billions of years, that there's been dinosaurs, there's been porn. Aren't those direct against
Well, I mean, everything's based off of presuppositions. Everybody has presuppositions about the basic nature of reality. So scientists are using their presuppositions about the nature of reality to interpret the data and come to the conclusions they are about certain things. But I believe they're incorrect in their conclusions because they're rejecting the biblical worldview. And I'm saying the biblical worldview in the first place is what is needed to even ground your justification for believing anything.
Is your main driver in your belief of abolishing abortion does it stem from the Bible and from religion?
Oh, right, because everything's religious. A religion is just a belief system that you use to make sense of reality. So even atheists are religious. They have a belief system. So everybody has a religion. We all put faith in something. Of course, I'm addressing this according to my religion, and my religion makes very clear that this is sin against God.
Is that like your main driver for why you feel this way, because of your religion, though? Or is there also external factors that play into that?
There is no such thing as human rights if Christianity is not true.
I see. Okay. So religion is a big driver for this view.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How do you justify your beliefs about what you think the nature of reality is?
Logic, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that question. I mean, I think reality is how I experience it.
Okay, so are you saying you can know that I exist as a mind outside of your own mind, or maybe I'm a figment of your imagination according to your worldview? Which is it?
Yeah, I mean, to me, I believe that you're real, obviously, because I'm here, but I could be like schizophrenic and not actually know. I would have no idea of knowing externally, but I believe you're real from my experience with you right now.
So you're saying you're believing something that you're not justified in believing?
What do you mean?
So if you could be wrong about it, how can you be justified in your belief?
Oh, I'm not saying I'm justified. I'm just
okay, so knowledge in most cases would be correctly defined as justified true belief. Okay. So if you can't justify your belief about something, you can't claim to know it. So if you could be wrong about something you believe, if you could be wrong about something that you believe, then you can't be justified in it, right?
Say that again for me.
If you believe something and you say, well, I could be wrong about that, then you don't actually know it, right?
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so you're acknowledging that according to your worldview, you don't know that I exist. Is that what you're saying?
I guess I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's impossible to know for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the problem with your worldview, is because you have unjustified beliefs according to your worldview. Like your worldview can't justify the beliefs you have that you assert.
When people say that to you, like, does that make you feel any way?
I don't know what was said to me. I was talking. What was said?
I don't know. Just like mean things. Does that affect you? Like, does that make you sick after anything? Or
it is offensive, but I'm pretty used to it.
Stuff to you guys, yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But you need to think about what you're putting your faith in, because everybody puts their faith in something. Faith is inescapable. Like even if you say I'm confident in something, even the word confident comes from the Latin confide, which means with faith. So confidence is just putting faith in something.
I see.
So
I had a good conversation with you, man.
yeah, I encourage you to follow Christ.
Yeah.
Don't follow yourself, because you can't justify any belief with that worldview.
Well, hey, I wish you the best in everything, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.